Um, victory message plus equals player 1 wins. So else player 2 will have won. So else add 2 wins to the end of the victory message. Now we're going to need a UI element to display this message, so let's go back into Unity here. We'll go to the canvas, we'll add go down to UI and we'll add a text, and we'll call this victory message. Now let's format it in a similar way to the last time. So we want to change the color to white. Now I actually did lose some of the progress here, so I just fixed it up before I started the video. I mustn't have saved before I left the last time. So the way it's currently set up is it's using best fit, so it'll expand to the size of the UI element, which is here. Okay, so we'll just 10 and 40 and best fit. So enable best fit, 10 and 40. Now this other element has moved up here. We need to look about anchoring that. Let's not worry about it just yet. We'll just pull it back down for now. And we'll pull a victory message up. It's in the game view. And we'll just blank it because we don't want it to be visible unless it's to be displayed. Now we will also need to get a reference to it so we can actually set the text on it. So let's go back into game control script, and we're going to want to create a field here. We've got UI elements here, so let's create another public text, and we'll call it victory message. Okay. So the next thing we need to do is we need to actually drag the victory message in. Now it's got a reference to it, so it can manipulate it. And just while we're here, we'll add this in. Check if game won. So it calls the method to check if the game is won whenever a score happens. So check if either player's score is high enough for victory. So okay, so we're going to call this, if either of the scores is high enough, it'll call handle end game. So in handle end game, we want to call show victory message, and we will just pass in this one here without the colon at the end. So show or display player number who won. Okay, so let's just go and lose a game now and see what happens here. And nothing. Okay, so we are recording the score. It is increasing the score, it's updating the score display, it's checking if the game is won. Let's just debug this and see what happens. Debug.log. I'll just try and figure out where the problem is. It's probably extremely obvious. I usually add this in debug messages because it's very easy for spotting. You can tell script, you know, the method. It just simplifies. I mean, you will get the line from the debug console. We'll just say method called. We want to make sure it's actually calling it. We want to we'll just do that for now. We will go down here. We'll go to handle endgame. We will add that in. So we know if that method's been called, and we'll add one in here now. So no, we don't. we don't need to do any of that. It's just, yeah. I've set the string, but I haven't actually applied it, so rookie mistake pretty much. So set the string in the UI text element. So what do we call it? We call this victory message. We need to access the text. Oh no, it is it. I think it already is a text. So victory message equals, no, we've the wrong element here, sorry. Or we've actually two. So let's just change this to avoid any confusion. Victory message text. So I think you probably do need, yeah, you do need to set the text equals victory message. Okay. Now that should work. If not, we can go back to looking at where the problem is. Okay, so let's see, what are we missing here? Yeah, we lost the reference when we changed the name, so we just need to drag victory message back in. Okay, so there we go. And I'm going to wrap it up with that for this tutorial, and I'll see you in the next one.